looking at left to right, and we're getting this game underway right now. It's taken back at the 10-yard line. The return is up to the 20, and broken tackle out to midfield to the 25-yard line. Good return. Take the snap here for the Woo with one receiver on the near side, twins on the far side. Man starts in motion here from the near side for the Woo. That motion man is Chris Franklin, but before they get the first snap underway, there is a false start against, or delay a game. The line. One man starts in motion behind the line. Here's the handoff. It's coming near side. And that handoff going to Carlos Rogers. He's going to be pushed out of bounds here. Added a man to each side of the roster. They use 16-man rosters here. Back to pass now. Rogers looking to throw. It's got a receiver open. That ball is caught on the near side. Chris Franklin hauls it in. Won't be enough for a first down. On the far side, man starts in motion in the backfield here. There's the snap. Here's going to be a fake handoff. Quarterback will take it himself. And Vernon Sharp will run it to about 4 yards on the play. Made the difference in that 38-24 victory last week. Here comes the handoff. It's going to be faked, actually. Rogers takes it, trying to stretch. Fumbled the football. Still loose on the carpet. It's going to be picked up here. And the Woo's going to get it. First down out of it. Recovered by Chris Franklin. And it's enough for a Woo. It was a problem, especially in the third quarter last week. It helped Duluth rally from a big comeback. Helmet goes off of one player here on the run up the middle. Vernon Sharp set to take the snap. Man in motion. Handoff will come to the near side. There's the run. Untouched into the end zone. Goes Jeff Mack for the touchdown. It's Ray Bibbins back deep here. And that kickoff is going to bounce out of bounds. On this their inaugural trip to the Hippodrome. High snap. Ball's going to be caught on the near side. First pass of the game is going to net about 7 yards on the play. Quarterback is Jordan Ambrose. Back to pass. Ambrose airs it out. That ball is caught. Got hit right there as soon as he dropped the football, and the flag is down to the backfield. It is an appearance here after a 10-yard completed pass. Here's a pass, near side. Receiver wide open, and that ball is going to be caught enough for another first down. Prizes available to win. So an 8-6 lead for the Iowa Woo following the Hot Springs touchdown on their opening drive. Each team scoring on the opening possession. Having a 5-play, 42-yard drive. He's got twin receivers there. One man on the far side ready to start in motion here for the Woo. That motion man is Chris Franklin. And back to pass being rushed. Throw it over the middle. That ball is incomplete. Pass intended out there for just a 6-yard run to cap the opening drive. Here's a handoff and nowhere to go that time for Jeff Mack. So third down and 11, almost 10 and a half. Back to pass here. And a shovel pass is caught. Max got it. Lose the tackle, and it appears 19-yard line. Motion man in progress. Back to pass. Flush out of the pocket. Defender got a hand on him. He's going to throw it down the far sideline and chucks it out of bounds. Good rush on right. Set. The snap. Take the snap. He'll stand back in the pocket. Now just rush it straight ahead. 15 to the 10. Dives forward. He's close to a first down. He'll be stopped about a half-yard shot. High snap again. Hauled in. The throw. In dangerous territory. Threw it into triple coverage, but that ball is caught. Nice effort there bringing in the pass. Pass is Jordan Ambrose. He'll take the high snap. He's going to be brought down. Tackled in the backfield there by Jamie Calais guys at the 2-yard line. Another flag comes down. This one appears to be against Hot Springs. Illegal procedure. Troy Evans, the near side man, looking to pass. And Ambrose will take it straight ahead off the initial hit. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Back to pass. Ambrose looking. Now a two-man rush is on. He'll just throw that one away. And we'll see if they get a better throw at the football. They do. It's going to bounce at the 11. It had to go within the 10. And so the flag is out. Back in pass formation now. It's Vernon Sharp, man, starting in motion for the near side. Chris Franklin, reverse it. There's the fake handoff. Sharp will keep it himself. Rush it to the near side. Be brought down here on the near side. Tackle made by... And a little miscommunication there and a handoff. Back to pass. The throw in the end zone. Dangerous pass into double coverage, but almost a terrific catch there by Jeff Mack. Check into play right now is Vernon Sharp. Throws it to the 15. This time it is Franklin on the receiving end. They're 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions this afternoon. Here's the fake handoff. This will be a keeper up the middle and enough for a first down. Nice effort there by Vernon Sharp to pick it up. Again, trying to punch it in. Man in motion, that's Franklin. Back to pass. Throw over the middle. That ball's going to be incomplete. The hit was almost immediate right there. Pass it. As Franklin winds up wide on the far side. Back to pass now as Rogers throws it over the middle. That ball is caught. JoJo Allerbryce. On now is the Iowa Woo trying to punch it in, facing a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Trailing 12-8 are the Woo. Scored on their opening possession, stopped on possession 2. Their third possession, it's a handoff to the outside, and a touchdown for the Woo. Ready to take the snap back from the 20-yard line. Man starts in motion for the near side. There's the snap. Blitz is on, and a throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Wow. Terrific. And here comes the throw. It'll bounce at the 9-yard line. Bibbins will let it go. Now he's going to pick it up back into 1, and they're going to smother him around the 3-yard line. Call it the 2. So the Woo were able to give him today. Here's the snap in the end zone. The pass out to the far side. The tackles have been made about the 7-yard line. Pass is caught by Luke 1-yard line. Man starts in motion. Rolls it out. He'll throw. Receivers got it, and it's enough for a first down. Yeah, it wasn't the 6, so that's the right call. Here's the pass. Completion. Tackle made immediately right there. Good job defensively by the Woo. Jordan Ambrose takes the snap. A yard deep in his own end zone. Fakes one pass and is brought down at the 6. Back to pass now. Sharp throws it deep, and the ball is incomplete. Almost intercepted out there. 1-on-1 coverage down deep. Plenty of tickets available. You can go online to purchase your tickets or come right to the door next week and get them here. Iowa Woo back to pass on a first and 10 play with the 15. Ball is caught over the middle. And a nice job there on the completed pass. Carlos Rogers. And 10 here. Fake handoff. Rogers back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll run it himself. Up that near hash mark and dives inside the. In motion now goes Carlos Rogers. Fake handoff. Sharp flushed out of the pocket. Flag is down, and Rogers tripped up in the backfield there. And so now 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Woo. Back to pass, Rogers. Again flushed out of the pocket. He'll run it himself. Cut it to the outside. 15-10 to the 5. And has an apparent first down, but a flag down again in the back. They need to get it to the opposition 12 for a first down. Back to pass, Rogers. Looking. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to rush out of the lane and gets up to the initial line of scrimmage and then a couple more. Rogers to throw as a receiver open along the base and it's not for the first down. Extend the lead some more. Handoff and a cutback coming the other way, and they finally undercut at the 10-yard line. Handoff going to Jeff Mack. Nowhere going to 2nd down and goal from the 10 here for the Woo. Mack again the ball carrier. Motion. Rogers will take the snap, hands it back to Mack. Mack goes to his right, cuts back to his left. Trying to get forward, breaks out of 1 tackle and fights his way to the 2-yard line. Ready to take the snap, or Vernon Sharp, I should say. Ready to take the snap, but the handoff goes nowhere. Wow, Hot Springs are ready to blow that play. Jordan Ambrose, the quarterback. Pass, or he'll drive it himself, and will be bounced out of bounds there. And they waste a little time going. Ambrose back to pass, and that ball snap, man. Starts upfield. High snap. Hauled in. Ambrose looks, and is going to be throwing just as he's hit. Will throw it out of bounds. Down. Ambrose standing about 4 yards deep in his own end zone. Takes the snap high. Flushed out of the pocket. Will throw it, and that ball's going to be out of bounds again. Ready to take the snap. In motion is Carlos Rogers. Handoff up the middle and just cut down short. Sharp again, directing traffic. Handoff goes to Mack. He's going to be stopped short again. No gain on the play that time for Mack. Very slim 14-12 margin. But a golden opportunity right here to punch it in, facing a 3rd and goal for the one. They got it, Mack. 3rd time's a charm. Takes it to the house for the touchdown. Initially, they were lining up to 5. Decided to go for 2 instead. Trying to make this lead. And it will not happen. As the deep man right here is Ray Bibbins. And that pass is going to be out of bounds. So it'll be for the play after the touchback. And here's the run now by the quarterback, Jordan Ambrose. Big run into Iowa Woo territory for Hot Springs from the Iowa Woo 21-yard line. Big completion just before the first half. Rushes on, and a penalty flag will come out. Now, was it movement or was it offsides? Ambrose back to pass, takes the snap, flushed out of the pocket, will keep it and try to run it and be brought down. Double tackle made right there, 12-yard line. Ambrose to pass. Man is in the backfield, flushed out of the pocket. Now a late throw by Ambrose. That ball is going to be incomplete. There is a flag down on the play as well. 54 seconds remaining. Ambrose takes the snap. Throws it deep. Got a receiver in double coverage. That ball is going to be incomplete. Bounced off the back of the play. 3rd and 12. Here's the snap. Back to pass Ambrose. He's going to be flushed and brought down on the sack. Now they need to get to the 11-yard line. Ambrose throws to the far side. He brought down right there. Run it midfield. To possibly get this one in, they got to go half the distance. Back to pass right now. It is Sharp. And he'll be brought down. 13 seconds left. There was 17 before. Barks out the signals. Blitz is on. Sharp steps up. Throws it deep. He's got a receiver there. It's going to be incomplete. Receiver was well covered downfield. And both second quarter touchdowns coming from the Woo, giving them a 20-12 lead. So ready to get the throw off here to start the second half. Throw off by the Iowa Woo. Taking the 5. The return man is going to be stopped and dropped. Nice return right there by Hot. Receiver on the near side is Troy Evans. He'll go in motion. Back to pass. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. Aaron Dilworth on the receiving end of the pass. Here's a snap again. Ambrose, it's high. Rushes on. He'll throw it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Hit the speaker right above the Iowa staff. And this is kind of where it fell apart for the Woo. And a blitz is on. Ambrose nowhere to go. He's going to be smothered and dropped. Another failed 3rd down conversion for Hot Springs. Down tries. Blitz is on. Ambrose back to pass. Steps up, throws. Receivers wide open downfield, but throws short, intercepted. Taken away there by Marcel Brooks. He's got the return to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and pushed out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now for the Woo. Here's the snap. Taken there by Sharp. And the handoff to the far side. Small gain. With that 38-14 lead where it just completely fell apart for the Woo. Mack again with a strong run up the middle. Initially cut to the right. They're right up the middle between the hashes. Sharp, the handoff. Mack, wide open, run up the middle, cuts it outside, takes it in to score. Touchdown, Iowa Woo. It's an 8-yard touchdown run. Trying to extend that lead to 16 right here. Back to pass now is Sharp. Looking, wide open. And Owusu again with his second 2-point conversion completion. They ended up falling 71-56. Here is the throw off and the return. Called this facility home. Here's a quick pass over to the far side. That ball is complete by Hot Springs. It's going to be a 9-yard gain on the play. And it was Troy. Shielded a little bit here by the support structures where I'm sitting. There's another pass completion. Lou Dorsey this time on the receiving end. That should be enough for on this their opening drive. This their second drive, I should say. Here's a quick throw, and that pass is caught. Ambrose, the quarterback. Troy Evans in the backfield. Ambrose throws, caught by Dilworth, right at the first down marker, at the scrimmage marker, and no gain on the play. Man in motion, high snap again, pulled down by Ambrose. Blitz is on. Throw is there. The touchdown. A 9-yard conversion try right here by Ambrose and company. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And throws. Prizes, including a silver round autographed jersey. Just log on to the app and find out more information. The Arena Football League app, courtesy of Fanclb. Here's the throw off. It is taken to the backfield right there. And a strong return coming from Jeff Mack, who's had a... Here's a snap. Taken there by Sharp. Ooh, and a collar tackle right there on the handoff. By Sharp. Sharp in that play, running up to the 9-5 on third down conversion tries. Here's the snap. Taken by Sharp. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll run it straight ahead. Eludes one tackle, and it's finally brought down. Close to the first down yardage right there. It's a yard. Line of scrimmage at the 14. They'll fake the handoff. Ambrose throws it over the middle. That ball is deflected and then dropped. And nearly ended up on a dime right here. But a high snap over the head of Ambrose. Rushes back to the other 16-yard line and throws it. It's incomplete. But that might have been the best thing they could have. Stiff it again. Here's the throw from Ambrose over the middle to the end zone. Pass broken up and intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by the Woo. They're going to run it out to the 5-yard line. And that will be the first turnover of the game now for Hot Springs. Rogers clearly, quarterback, will need a better performance in the second half than last week. He'll throw the first pass, got the completion right there. It is caught, and it's going to be a first down for the Woo. And he's trying to fight his way out of multiple tackles right there after the receiver. They pick up their 6th first down of the afternoon. Here's a run now by Carlos Rogers. And Rogers is going to be brought down in Hot Springs territory. 3-yard line for Hot Springs. Ambrose, the quarterback. He's been behind center the entire game. It's Woo football after the interception. And the throw to Jeff Mack on the far sideline is caught. First turnover of the game. Flushed out of the pocket. Rogers, he's got the first down, rushes inside the 15, and it is all the way down to the 12-yard line. Wise guys with 8. Good fake handoff there. Carlos Rogers using a little bit of his athletic ability there to fight his way away from a defense. They'll hand it off to Mack. Mack rushes out to the far sideline. He'll pick up a couple yards, it looks like, to Aaron Dilworth with the one reception. So they switch into the field. The Woo have it now facing a 3rd and 6. Carlos Rogers flushed out of the pocket, and he'll be brought down there by 7 on third down conversion attempts. And here's a throw over the middle in double coverage, and that ball nearly intercepted, falls incomplete. The ball goes after that. Already the 3rd home game of the season in this 4th quarter. Here's Ambrose throws, pass complete out by the 15-yard line. Caught there once again by, call it 3 yards to go. Ambrose back to pass, flag is out. Ambrose will keep it himself, has the apparent first down in Iowa Woo territory. Still on his feet, and finally is brought down inside the 20. At about the 9. Ambrose back to pass. Man starts in motion. Ambrose will throw to the near side. Pass is caught, and an immediate stop on the receiving end of the pass to the 18-yard line. High snap once again. Ambrose brushed and sacked. Brought down in the backfield right there. At about 15 yards to go from midfield. Ambrose to pass. There's a throw over the middle. Ball is caught. Found a receiver out there. And on the receiving end of the pass is Troy Evans. 0 for 5 now at third down conversions are the Wise guys. Back to pass. Ambrose sacked again. Back by the original Lennis. Iowa. Man in motion down the backfield. Rogers remains in at quarterback. Back to throw. Over the middle into the sideline. It's incomplete. Pass was intended out there for just 16. And then even 1 or 2. But that ball is going to be thrown and deflected out of bounds. Nice offense. And Rogers fakes a head off. Right up the middle run. He's got the first down of this. Take it to the house. Touchdown, Rogers. Rogers for the score. Mentioned 4 plays and no yards. They got a big one right there, a big chunk. Carlos Rogers all kinds of time to throw. Looking, still looking. And now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. We'll try to throw in a hit from behind. Down he goes. Good coverage opportunity right there for before returning home to host that Ozark team on the 21st of June. And then they'll travel to Springfield, Missouri to take on the Lunkers on June 28th. Then they've got games at Kansas City on July 12th. For them to make some noise here. Ambrose back to pass, throws it out into the flat, and it's caught. Lou Dorsey on the receiving end of that pass. But Iowa more successful on offense this week than last, especially the second half. Here's a throw, wide open, and caught for the touchdown in the point conversion here to make this an 8-point game. Ambrose back to pass, flushed out of the pocket, looking, back in the end zone, throws it out of bounds, and the conversion pass no good, so that deep to throw it for Hot Springs. It's Deshaun Palmer. Oh, it's going to be off the hands of Iowa into the end zone, and that ball looks like it is recovered by the Woo. Rogers throws it deep. It is taken on the far side of the 10, and a push back to the 5-yard line. He got forward in motion. That is Dilworth. Downfield. They're going to air it out to him. And the ball's incomplete. Got knocked over the end board here for Hot Springs. Iowa showing blitz. They bring the blitz. Pass is caught on the far side. It's Troy Evans receiving. Ambrose again will take the snap. Oh, the receiver, though, is over the line of scrimmage. They didn't snap the football. And Troy Evans, after quarterback Ambrose. Ambrose unleashes it, throws it right to the first down marker. And Iowa Woo hosting an expansion team instead of a rematch of the Arena Mania championship game last week. Carlos Rogers with a run, remaining in the game. Rogers again on the run. He'll take it himself, spin, and get away from the defender briefly there, but makes his way up to the... To maintain that 8-point lead or extend it right here on this possession. Back to pass Rogers, flush out of the pocket. Man, open over the middle, ball caught. First down, Woo. It is first down number 9 this afternoon. Third down, just got it out of the air. Down. With an 8-point advantage. Here's the handoff. There's a spin at the line of scrimmage. Gets away briefly. That's Jeff Mack on the run. Mack is brought down for what looks like to be a clock down to 2:17 remaining. This is a key possession here with an 8-point lead. Woo trying to hopefully put the game away right here. There's the throw over the middle, but it's incomplete. That ball was well off the target right there. Intended. Key offensive play right here. The key defensive play for Hot Springs. If they can make this stop. Carlos Rogers flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the end zone. Caught! For the touchdown! It is Jeff Mack in this Arena League game. Here's the snap as the Woo go for 2. Rogers back to pass, throws. Zone ball caught for the 2. Leslie Owusu on the receiving end with 1:49 left. So now the Iowa defense, they step up, they can win this game. That ball's going to go off the hands of Evans. Back to pass Ambrose, deep in his own end zone, throws it downfield. He's got Dilworth open, but incomplete. Too far out in front of him. Again, stands deep in his own end zone at the top, and the penalty flags come out. This could be a 1-yard penalty. The billboard, that snap is out of bounds. That's going to be a safety. Off. Bounces at the 9. It is taken there by the Woo. And it's Melsar Brooks on the return. Oh, and some extracurriculars out there to go. Man in motion. Carlos Rogers scramble up the middle. He'll get about 7 yards on the gain. Inside the 15 of the 17-yard line. Stopping the clock here. Get that play clock down as low as possible. Rogers takes the snap, hands it off. The man of the day right there carries the football. That is Jeff Mack. Clock down to 33 seconds remaining. And they'll just take a knee. Carlos Rogers back at the 16-yard line. That'll be a 4-yard loss.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.